Good morning, colleagues. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all okay. That side, I'm okay. Also, this side. Yesterday, I wanted to call for a Zoom call, but load shedding has started again. I don't know if I'll finish this video or what. Yeah. So yeah, load shedding is upon us up until on Monday, as far as we know. I don't know if they'll extend or they'll minimize the days, but um, load shedding is on us. We have to understand that, and for us as traders, load shedding is a serious thing, it's a serious challenge. Okay, so with that said, colleagues, please tell me something. Do you understand how I trade? Number one. The second question is, do you take this trade? Uh, and then the third question is, are you afraid to post your results? Yeah. And then my fourth and last question is, why are you not responding? That's what I'm more concerned about. Please talk to me, interact with me, so I'll know that what I'm doing is good. It's only two people who are responding. In all the groups, it's only one person who's consistently are responding. Then on the other group is just one or two. So I think it's three people who are responding. So please, guys, let me know if this thing is making any value on you. Yesterday, let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, okay. All right, we'll go on lifetime group. Okay, so I was asked about USDT. I think I started here. Oh no, okay, I started on what time frame is this? This was daily time frame. Okay, so I explained I explained this thing up until the entry here. So I said here on M15 our entry time frame. I said here on USDT, wait for price to trade below 35,222.36, then enter when price retests same zone, meaning 35,222.36, and put your stop loss at 35,305.37. And then our TP will be at 34,672.95. And then I waited, and then hence I asked any question, and then there was a question, and then yes, we are then selling now to buy later, right? Yes, there's a sell to buy. Okay, understood. Price was already broken. Okay, then I said please observe it, and then this was 2048. This morning I didn't get any feedback if this thing went according to our trade or what, but it it did exactly that. Let me show you with this photo here. I said wait for price to trade below 35,222.36, which I marked it. Price is somewhere here. Well, when I call for this direction, and then I said again, wait for price to retest the same zone, and then we will enter from it. Let's see. Yeah. Then enter when price retest the same zone and put the stop loss. Okay, I marked everything then on the chart. Okay, this was our entry. As you see, price traded below it, so your sell limit was supposed to be ready here. And also, if you want, then you can also put your sell stop. Okay, it is not necessary to. It is not always the case where we have to put the sell limit. So the sell stop also works because at times the price do not come exactly to retest here, but somewhere here, and then after that goes far away from this price here. So I advise you also to use the sell stop, not only the sell limit. So with a sell stop here, you will be in the trade, and then the sell limit you still be on the trade. So this is the retest here this week here. Okay, not this one. This week here is the retest, and then I said put your stop loss where 35305.37, which is here. As you can see this week when it retested, see also again here this long week here, the importance of a long week. So price came exactly to fill this week only, and then it pushed down, and then our take profit was um, 34,672, 34,672, 34,672. It's somewhere below here. It did not reach our take profit. And then again, as you can see, price came again, and then it tapped exactly where our stop loss was. So now, you estating the overall direction from yesterday was bearish. So this might be a retest, and then if this is not a retest, still you don't have to panic. Let's go to the chart. Okay, it yeah. Then our price is still here, and then if okay, let me go to H4. As you can see, this H4. Okay, remember we have this break of market structure here. This is the break of market. This is the most valid break of market structure. Uh, in the video that I sent you before, because with this week structure was coming to mitigate an order block, and then it pushed up. So this is the most valid uh, break structure. However, you remember USD is part of the in indices group, so it is always bullish. So whenever price was going up again, we have this break of market structure in a bullish direction, while the most valid break of market structure is in a bearish direction. So what happens then? We expect price to go into the structure where it was broken into. However, we expected to sell here. As you can see, price broke here, and then it came and retest, and then sold big time. Remember, this is H4. So after this retest, so there was a lot of money that was made here. I saw some guys, they made some millions on Instagram with this sell only here. Okay, so after the price came to retest again, another sell, then retested again, another sell, and now notice now then how price broke this mitigation block. It is now no, it broke this breakup block, and then now it has to be a mitigation block, because this is how things are. This is a break of market structure in a bullish direction. So we definitely know that after that, so we'll see something like this, and then price will come and retest here, and then after that it will push up. However, that did not happen. Okay, that did not happen. So we saw price coming to break this order block here, so it became a breakup block instead of buying. So expected to sell, and hence it happened there. And then after that it retested we have 1 2 3, or in fact we have 1 2, and then the third one it traded above the breakup blocker, so the breakup blocker got broken. Yeah, so this is something you should expect. So the breakup blocker got broken in the market. Okay, so after it got broken, so what then to expect? We are no longer selling here, and then our take profit for our sell was here, down here. Okay, was down here. Cause why here? because I do not expect price to trade below this order block now. So as you can see now here, this new structure is broken into which direction, which is bullish, and then price came to mitigate here. So now let's go back to our M15. As you can see, price came to mitigate it, and then now it pushed it tapped our stop loss there. So what then do you expect to happen now from here? We now expect price to trade above this. We now expect USDT to trade above this, and then should USDT come and break this here, so we will expect this. Um, I think we might and we might not have a minor structure here, and then if we don't have a minor structure, but if ever price can push from here, then this here is our minor structure. Why do I say so? As you can see, there's an equal high here, a clean equal high. So price has an appetite to trade above this line here. Okay, so this will be a minor structure. So USDT will come and retest this zone, and then after that pushes further up. So this will be take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3 on M15. Remember, this is a swing high and a swing high and a swing high. So if price goes above again, it is likely to come and retest here. Okay, so this or this here. Okay, this here, price might retest this and then pushes back to the microstructure, or this week here it might be retested, then price come back to this because we have an equalizer, and then after that price will push further up. So that's what I'm looking at on USDT. Guys, please take these notes, they are important, and then replay this video at a given time whenever you want to. Okay, so now let's go back to our thing then, the thing that you saw me do on YouTube, which is v75. So on v75 here, we'll do the basic things, the overall structure. We'll start today on D1. And guys, please don't be confused whenever you see me starting on D1, then the following day I start on weekly, then the following day I start on H4. Please don't be confused at all. I'm looking at all the time frames for a better entry. Okay, so before I do that, I did not explain which entry pattern are we gonna have there, but this is clear, guys. So this is a continuous trend, so this is clear entry pattern number 2 for a buy. So if ever I'm asking you guys which entry type or pattern is this, please do respond to me so that I'll know that you are reading your PDFs. These PDFs, guys, are just 1 or 2 pages only, so you cannot be lazy to read 1 or 2 pages only. As simple as that. No, guys, come on, please. So okay, so on D1, we'll start here. Some of the things I don't have to explain them anymore because they are straightforward. So low, high, lower, low, simple as that. And then what are we looking for? Then we look for price to push away from this lower low here to where? To this high here. As simple as that. That is what we're looking for. This is price action, guys. As simple. Today in this video, I want to simplify things for you. I want to make them very, very easy. I don't want to complicate things, because I thought that you are all advanced traders, but I can see with the questions that you asked me on my DM that we are not at the same page, and I'm not blaming you for that. So this is what you're looking for. We have a low, we have a high, and then we have a lower low here. So so we expect price to push to move away from this lower low towards to this high. Simple as that. So we need to find an entry on this lower low here. So what do we expect to see? We expect to see the change of car to see the trend. Okay, here we expect to see the trend change. Please listen carefully. Here we expect to see a trend change here. Okay, why a trend change here and then a change of character here? A trend change here because this is price exhaustion. Okay, this is price exhaustion. We are on D1. Remember, I'm not on weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, this is also a chalk and this is only a chalk. Okay, so on D1, this is trend change and this is a change of character. So this the trend change, as I said in my notes, I don't know if that PDF I already gave you or is the one that I'm busy with still. I said, please do correct me, you guys, if I gave you this PDF or is the one that's still coming. I said, I wrote in that PDF that the trend change and shock always happens before the break of market structure. Always happens before the break of market structure. So as you can see, this is the trend change and then with a swing higher. So price moved above and then what happened after that? It broke this structure here. Okay, so this trend change happened after. What did I say after? It happened before the break of market structure here. Okay, so the choke happens after. Yeah, I mixed some things there. The change of character happens after the break of market structure. Okay, so this is a change of character after this break of market structure here. So price came to where the trend change happened. So as I said, I don't want to complicate things for you guys today. I want to make things very simple. Okay, so with that said, so we have this swing high now here, which is an equal high. So price definitely had an appetite to come and grab all the liquidity that's resting above it, as you can see with this move. Prior to this liquidity grab, and then we have a microstructure here. You can call this a microstructure or internal structure. The terminology is different, but the thing is the same. Okay, so as you can see, after this liquidity grab here, so price came exactly to this week here. As you can see, price moved a little bit, not too much, a little bit away from this. Remember, this is D1. Okay, so price is still uh pointing down. Now, if things are like this, we are on daily time frame. What then do we do? Remember the swing high and the swing low. So this is the most recent, okay, uh, swing high, and then this is the recent swing low. Why this swing low, not this one or this one here or this one? This is a strong low. This is a strong low, and this is a swing high. Okay, I want you guys to understand that, like here, this is a swing low. This is a strong high. Why is this a strong? Why is this a strong high? Because it broke this low here. Okay, so in this instance, this is a strong low. This is a swing high. Why is this a strong low? Because it broke this high here. Okay, so Now we expect then v75 to play something like this, and then it might take some days or months or weeks, and then come and break here, and then after that mitigate this here, okay, this candle here, or we might see the opposite of that, of which the opposite of that is that price will come down here, and then after that pushes further up to break this high here. Okay. So okay, guys, my voice, excuse my voice, please. Okay, we are on daily time frame. As you can see, we have a bearish candle. Then on H4 we also have a bearish candle, and then on H4 let's have a look if we can find something else here that might give us the more motivation for a buy or a sell. Before we do that, I want you guys to notice that on H4 we also have a microstructure. This equal higher, or you can call it the double top, is fine. This equal higher price had to come to and mitigate it, and then let's put our our rectangle before we go far. This equal higher, so we take only the wicks, and then when we extend it further, as you can see, price came to mitigate this, and then it pushed above. So now you might think that this here is a break of market structure here. You know that in this group, this is not a break of market structure. If you've been following my trades, this is not if you've been following my teachings, I mean, this is not at all, it is not a break of market structure, this one. So do not expect price to hold here. Okay, so let's go to H1. Let's start here first. D1 bearish, H4 bearish, and then H1 also a bearish. So then what do we do then now here? So we wait for price to make a pullback on H1, and then we will sell on supply zone of H4. Okay, so that decision here, this thing will be added in my new PDF. So what we have bearish, bearish, bearish. Okay, we wait for a pullback on M15 to trade with the trend. Okay, D1 H4 M15 bearish, 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 and then the decision, wait for a pullback on M15 to trade with the trend. Okay, now let's see. D1 bearish, H4 bearish, and then M M this is 5, this M15, and then what does the PDF says? Wait for a pullback on M15 to trade with the trend. In other ways, to enter a continuous sell. Okay, so where's the continuous sell? And then let's start now. Let's see. Let's check the swing high and the swing low. This is swing high here, and this is a swing low here. This is a swing low. This is a swing high. As we can see, price broke the structure here. However, we have a micro structure here. Okay, so let's look at the most recent swing high and swing low. Okay, so let's move a rectangle. This is swing high, and then this is a swing low. Yeah. Okay, this is swing high, this is swing low, and then before this swing low was formed, we can see a pullback here. All right, so what does it give us then? It gives us this last down candle here. So we had to wait for price to retest this and then sell after it. However, it did not retest here, so it traded above, so we were supposed to buy. Again, it did not hold, so it traded below it. Hence, I do not like smaller time frames because there's a lot of noise on them. So sometimes we can be on the money in those small time frames. Sometimes, and I repeat again, sometimes, but most of the times there's a lot of noise in them. Okay, so now this trade will have failed, and it does happen in trading, so we don't have to feel guilty about it. So this trade will have failed, and then let's check again this swing low and then this swing high. Okay, let's take the most recent one. Price currently made this swing low. Okay, from where? From this swing high. Okay, um from this swing high to this swing low, what do we see? We see another break of structure here. We see again this low here. Okay, so here on M5, so this candle here was our entry candle here. So let's put our rectangle here. This was our entry candle. So price broke below it with a body, though that body is so small, but I will be convinced why, because it does not have a wick. So I'll be convinced that this here is a break of market structure, though this body is so small. So after that, look at the retest and then it goes further down. So let's go back to the PDF. What I say, bearish, 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 wait for a pullback on M15 to trade with the trend. So the pullback, we already have one here, so price have to go down with the trend. So that's all I wanted to show you guys. I hope I did not confuse you. If ever I'm confusing you, so I hope, yeah, I didn't confuse you, so everything was simple. Guys, please do interact with me, talk to me, tell me what you don't understand, tell me what you see with a chart, only with a chart. Don't, please, and I'm begging you again, with a humble spirit, please do not write are we buying or we're selling. Please do ask that with a chart, so we'll all see what you see and then we'll correct each other. It might happen that I do not see something but you see it. So please, let's interact with the chat, guys, and I will appreciate that a lot. So okay, before I end this video, so should price give us a nice sell here? Okay, should price give us a nice sell here? So we will be having this here. This will be the trade. Okay, entry pattern number 2. Okay, uh this will be the trade. Again, we will find another entry. Okay, Let me not mark the second entry. I'll wait for you guys to mark the second entry to show that surely you heard what I said and you are reading your PDF. I will not mark the second entry and the point of interest. Please do mark it for me and I'll appreciate that. Okay guys, cheers. I'm out.